I want to take a second before all these cars are smashed to walk around and show you guys the importance of gas tank protectors. And if your rules allow you to have gas tank protectors, take advantage of those rules. Now this gas tank protector is on the rather larger side of things, but there's a lot of things that if I could do this gas tank protector again differently, I would. One, I would lower. The first thing I would change about this cage is I would take the post-to-post bar and I would lower it closer to the ground. By doing that, you're putting this bar closer to the ground, which is putting this bar closer to the ground. When I built this cage, there was a rule that the gas tank protector had to be 4 inches away from sheet metal. So that's why I built it like this. But since then, rules have changed a bit and things have changed. If you can, make that bar touch the floor and then make the upper bar basically touch the speaker deck here, or if not, come above the speaker deck. Our rules here is that the top bar cannot become above the speaker deck. So that's why this cage is built the way it is for the gas tank protectors. Now, as you can see, nothing is touching the gas tank protector on this car, but let me show you some things that our gas tank protectors are doing. So this is the car I took to New York to mini meltdown rules. And mini meltdown rules are the gas tank protector could be no wider than 24 inches and it had to be 2 inches away from all sheet metal. So this one here is a fully adaptable cage, but as you can see, it's only 24 inches wide at its widest point, which without this gas tank protector, both of the rear strut towers are completely ripped away on this vehicle. So here's the driver's side. The back of this car is wretched. I don't know if I'll be able to get over there. This side's even worse. I have the tires on it. But as you can see, both strut towers are pulled right away from this car. And the gas tank protector has kept this thing holding together in the back of this thing as best as it can. And within the rules, let's take a look. There. So the towers have pretty much been pounded right inside of the car. But yet the gas tank protector has kept the gas tank safe, and it's stopped the back of the car coming into the point where it's completely unusable. And this car might not look usable in the back, and I'm going to admit, it's pretty dickered back there, guys. But let's take a look from the outside. Having the gas tank protector like that has kept the factory subframe kind of where it needs to be. The floor hasn't ripped out because all the sheet metal's hitting the cage. Now when you're in this car and people hit that gas tank protector, it just rattles through the car. But yet the whole back of this car cannot come any farther because it's touching the gas tank protector. And you guys might think this is garbage, but this is much better than what it could be without a gas tank protector. So this car is kind of a little hard to look at. One, because it's ugly and hideous, and two, because I have it parked so tight to this one. But as you can see, all the sheet metal has ripped away from everything on the back of this car. There's nothing connected here anymore, and it was actually DQ'd at its last derby because the gas tank was way back there and the back sheet metal was touching it. So this car got DQ'd because the sheet metal was touching the gas tank protector, and that's because, touching the gas tank because this car did not have a gas tank protector. As you can see, the whole speaker deck is pushed in. It should be back here, almost a foot back, and it is pushed in. If this car had a good gas tank protector, it would have saved that. But unfortunately, the rules, because this is a stock class car, are very limited to what I can do for the gas tank protector, so I just said screw it, and I sent it. And this is a shame because the front of this car, with some repair plates, is very straight still, but the back has made this thing pretty much unusable. So guys, the gas tank protector, if it had a good one inside this car, would have saved it and would have not been DQ'd at its last derby. Now mind you, it would have got packed in good, like look at how much this thing's packed in, but yet this car was never DQ'd because of any safety reasons or precautions, but it's still good to drive, I think. Let's go take a look at another car without a cage. So this one here has a gas tank protector that's used. The other one's got one that has not been touched yet. This car here has no gas tank protector and it's all pounded into it. The next one is going to be a little bit more. So as you see, this cage here goes to the roof and connects to the floor. So it kind of holds the center of the car together. Same as that one, same as the one inside the garage, but yet there's no gas tank protector. So this one here keeps the floor and the roof tied together, and if it had a gas tank protector, it would have kept the back of the car tied to this whole section. Here is the Subaru I ran, and it has absolutely no cage in it, no gas tank protector, and as you take a look, the back of this thing is pushed in fairly well. But one thing that I didn't like is look how the floor went in this. Now if I had a cage that was bolted to there and tied to the roof up here, it would have stopped the whole floor from turning the way it did. The whole floor is almost raised up almost a foot inside this car. Now it's not bellied out, and it still drove right up until the crank pulley was smashed out of it. But because this car has no cage, it was not tied together at all. But if you were able to tie this car from the floor to the roof, from the roof to the floor, and then have a gas tank protector that went back to here and tight to the floor, you would have stopped this car completely twisting the way it did. It would have been a completely different weapon in the back of it. And that is the point of the rules. If you guys can find spots in the rules that let you make your car tougher but staying within the rules, please take advantage of it, guys. Like, I was impressed. A lot of these cars that I have zero expectation, I like running very stock to see how they do. Like this one, that G6 over there, this G6 that I haven't been ran yet, that 2010 or 2012 Impreza, like that thing is impressive. I will find another one of those and run it. But yeah, guys, like, read the rules on the cage. The cage makes a car extremely tough or extremely weak. If you can find out what you can do to make your car tougher, try to do it. Because without a cage, a good cage like this one had in New York, this car would have not even made the feature. This cage made me come as good a place as I get. It wasn't my driving, because guys, I suck at driving. It's the prep that I put into the car to get there. Read the rules, take advantage of them, find your spots where you can make your car tough within the rules, and be competitive, guys. Go out there, have fun, but be competitive. Always try to win. Thanks for watching, guys. That's a little bit on gas tank protectors. Now we got to start building another one for this car, maybe. Take care, guys.